Everyone says Bubblegum Simulator is a good game, but I don't agree. Today I'm going to cover 10 reasons why Roblox Bubblegum Simulator sucks. Welcome back to Roblox Game Power. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Pokemon ripoff. Many users say the game is a ripoff of the Japanese anime Pokemon, which too has several games. The Bubblegum Simulator is a game where you have to collect different pets, and the better pets you get, the higher your placement will be amongst the other players of the game. Sound familiar? Pokemon is where you catch similar creatures. The stronger and better the creature gets, the higher the regard you'll be held in. Number 9, not a level playing field. Many of the players have complained that to be able to get ahead in the game during the initial stage of the game, one has to have simulator codes, which are not easy to come by. Codes can give you in-game currency, pets, experience points, boosts, and luck. Codes are given out by the developers from time to time. They only last a short while and give you a small reward. That is why you have to search for long and hard for a lot of codes, especially codes that are redeemable, so that you may be able to reuse them over time repeatedly. Number 8, slow progress. Players have also complained about how difficult it is to progress. One has to invest an unbelievable amount of time if he wants to make quick progress. Hatching a pet, the pet you want, can require hours upon hours and a lot of currency. There are chests available that can give you the currency, but they are very difficult to find. You have to look very closely and for long hours to find a chest. You have to blow bubbles and be able to get the in-game currency. You have to blow a lot of bubbles to get enough currency to get something. It can take days of blowing bubbles to be able to get something really good. Number 7, difficult map. Players also complain that the map is very difficult to navigate. As mentioned before, chests are very difficult to find. Similarly, other things such as places where you can hatch your pet are also quite difficult to locate. To find the places where you can hatch pets for the cheapest are almost impossible to find in simply an hour or two. Another thing players complained about is the valuable portions of the map. Places where currency and other rewards are available are on the upper part of the map. They are on land that is above the player. You have to jump to be able to access them. However, how high you can jump depends on your level of experience. If you are below a certain level, you cannot access said locations, as you won't be able to jump that high. When you can, those locations are no longer as important to you and hold potentially a very small amount now. Number 6, overpriced. As mentioned above, many people complain about the game making it very difficult to progress. This includes whilst using Robux. Even with an absurd amount of Robux, it will be very difficult to make progress as quickly. Hatching pets and finding boosts will still require a lot of time and clicking. Players also say that the amount of Robux spent in the game is astonishingly high as compared to other games. Number 5, poor in-game physics. In-game physics is what makes the game worth playing. Imagine you punch someone in a fighting game and the fist goes through their face without hurting them. This game has terrible physics. Players go through walls, chests, become invisible when you jump, you start floating, and sometimes you don't come down even after the game is closed and opened again. You can imagine how frustrating this must be for the players. Number 4, very hard to get pets. It takes hours of multiple clicks to get the pet that you want to make progress that you are so desperate for. Not to mention the absurd amounts of currency as well. A YouTube channel named Dieter Plays relay that there is a 1 in 150,000 chance to get the pet that you want to try in the first time. It depends entirely on your luck, which can also be boosted by spending currency or getting codes. Number 3, hacker paradise. Many players have complained of hackers in the game on Roblox lobbies, stealing their currency and pets. The developers have yet to comment on this, but it's safe to say that you cannot play the game without a VPN or antivirus software already installed. Most of the users are minors, and one could not expect them to know how to use a VPN or antivirus. Number 2, too time consuming. Players have also complained about the amount of time one must invest to get somewhere in the game. Investing so much time takes away from the time players must invest in their studies, work, and give to their families. Spending so much time on a single task to get a small amount of progress is also very frustrating to the player. Number 1, not a huge payoff. Remember that feeling when you beat the last boss in the game? The feeling of fulfillment and accomplishment? You get none of that from this game. It is only about collecting pets and showing them off. There is little action. There is very little that can give a person a rush of adrenaline in this game. It's like digging for hours and finding rocks instead of treasure. In the end, this game demands too much in return for progress that is too low. Unexciting, unsafe, and a huge waste of time in the eyes of many people. Don't play this game. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.